Hey y'all, buckle up, cause in the next 10 seconds, I'm fixing to drop a story that'll crawl under your skin and camp out in your heart like a summer night you ain't never forgetting. Ready? Here we go. You ever lose something so dang small it should have been nothing, but it rips a hole clean through your chest bigger than a Kansas thunderstorm? Yeah, me too. And the craziest part? It all started with a busted-up fishing lure, a half-drunk promise, and one stubborn old coot who wouldn't let go of a ghost. Grab a sweet tea, kick your boots off, and let me take you back to the summer of '98 in Willow Creek, Tennessee, where the crickets sing louder than the church choir, and secrets hide in the tall grass like copperheads waiting to strike. Picture this. I'm 12 years old, knees scraped raw from riding my schwinn down gravel roads, hair sticking up like a scarecrow in a windstorm. My granddaddy, folks just called him Pop, sat on the same splintered porch swing every evening, rocking slow as molasses, spitting sunflower seeds into a Folgers can like he was auditioning for the majors. He had this tackle box older than dirt, rusted hinges screaming every time he popped it open. Inside, a mess of bobbers, sinkers, and one lone lure that looked like it'd been chewed up by a beaver and spit back out. Faded red feathers, chipped paint, hook bent like a dog's hind leg. Pop called it Lucky Lucy, swore up and down that thing caught the biggest largemouth in Willow Creek back in '72. I figured he was pulling my leg, but kids believe anything when it's wrapped in a voice rough as creek gravel. Every Saturday morning, we'd pile into his '79 Ford pickup, primer gray, duct cape holding the mirror on, and rattle down to the lake. He'd hand me that beat-up lure, wink, and say, "Tie her on tight, boy. She's shy, but she's a fighter." I'd roll my eyes, but dang if I didn't feel like $1,000,000 every time that thing hit the water. We'd fish till the sun baked our necks cherry red, telling lies bigger than the mosquitoes swarming us. Pop always let the fish go, said keeping them was greedy, the story was the real prize. Then one Saturday, the sky turned the color of bruised peaches and the air got thick as chowder. Pop was quieter than usual, staring at the water like it owed him money. I was fooling with Lucky Lucy, trying to straighten that bent hook with my teeth, dumb kid move, when the line snapped. Plop, gone, sank faster than a lead balloon. I froze, heart hammering like a woodpecker on a tin roof. Pop just looked at me, eyes soft as flannel, and said, "Ain't your fault, son. Sometimes the best things slip right through your fingers." But I saw it, the twitch in his jaw, the way his shoulder sagged like wet laundry. That lure wasn't just plastic and feathers, it was a piece of him. Fast forward 2 weeks, Pop stopped fishing altogether. Said his arthritis was acting up, but I knew better. He'd sit on that swing staring at the empty spot in his tackle box like a tongue poking a missing tooth. I tried buying him a new lure at the bait shop, shiny, expensive, the works. He just chuckled, ruffled my hair, and said, "Ain't the same, bud. Some things can't be replaced with a credit card." I felt lower than a snake's belly in a wagon rut. Now y'all know how small towns work. Word travels faster than gossip at a beauty parlor. By the time school let out, every kid in Willow Creek knew I'd lost Pop's lucky charm. They called me lure loser behind my back, snickering like hyenas. I started avoiding the lake, avoiding Pop, avoiding the whole dang mess. Felt like I'd let down the one person who never let me down. But here's where it gets good. Hang with me. One humid August night, I'm soaking in my room, listening to the cicada screaming bloody murder when I hear the screen door creak. Peek out the window, and there's Pop, sneakier than a fox in a hen house, toting a flashlight and his old cane pole. Headed straight for the lake. Midnight. I'm thinking the old man's lost his marbles, so I do what any self-respecting 12-year-old does. I grab my sneakers and tail him like a shadow. He stops at the dock, same one we'd fished 100 times, and starts casting, with nothing on the line, just a leader flapping in the breeze. Over and over, like he's trying to hook the moon. I'm hiding behind a willow tree, heart pounding so loud I swear the fish can hear it. After maybe 20 casts, he mutters something I can't catch, then, bam, sets the hook like he's fighting a marlin. Line goes tight. He real slow, steady, grinning like a possum eating persimmons. When he lifts it out of the water, I near about swallow my tongue. Dangling there, glinting in the moonlight is Lucky Lucy. Same bent hook, same ratty feathers, same chip in the paint. No way, no freaking way. I bust out of my hiding spot like a jackrabbit on espresso. Pop, how in the Sam Hill? He just laughs, that deep belly rumble that could shake dust off a Bible. Told you she was a fighter, didn't I? Turns out he'd been diving for that lure every night after I went to bed. Snorkel mask made from an old milk jug, swim trunks older than me, stubborn as a mule with a toothache. Said the lake owed him one. Took him 2 weeks, a busted toe, and 1 run-in with a cottonmouth, but he got her back. I'm standing there, tears mixing with lake water on my cheeks, and Pop does something I'll never forget. He presses Lucky Lucy into my hand, closes my fingers around it, and says, "This ain't about the fish, son. It's about not giving up on what matters. You lose it, you go get it. Even if it's midnight and your bones ache and the whole town think you're crazy." Then he hugs me so tight I can smell the old spice and creek mud on his shirt. We fished every Saturday after that, till the day he couldn't hold the pole anymore. Lucky Lucy caught exactly 0 fish the rest of that summer. Hook was too bent, I reckon. But she caught something better. She caught us. Kept us tethered when the world tried to pull us apart. Years later, after Pop passed, peaceful, in that same porch swing, coffee can full of sunflower seeds by his feet, I went back to Willow Creek. Lake still there, cattails whispering secrets to the wind. I walk out to the dock, pull a little wooden box from a pocket. Inside, Lucky Lucy. Feathers long gone, paint peeled clean off. I kiss her once for Pop, once for 12-year-old me, and I let her fly. She hits the water with a soft plop, sinks slow, disappearing into the murk like she's going home. And y'all, I swear on a stack of Bibles, the second she's gone, the surface ripples. Something big rolls underneath, tail flashing silver in the moonlight. Could have been a bass, could have been a ghost. Don't matter. I smile so wide my face hurts, tip my hat to the water, and whisper, "See ya, Pop. Keep 'em biting." So here's the deal, folks. Whatever you lost, doesn't matter if it's a lure, a dream, a person, don't you dare let it sink without a fight. Dive in. Midnight, busted toe, cottonmouth, whatever. Go get it. 'Cause the best stories ain't about what you catch. They're about what you refuse to let go. Now, if that don't stick with you like peanut butter on a hot dashboard, hit that like button if you fixin' to dive for your own Lucky Lucy. Drop a comment with what you'd fish out of the dark for. And subscribe, 'cause next week we're heading to a ghost town in Nevada where the slot machines still pay in regrets. Y'all take care now and keep your lines tight.